Did
later heard
Wunmi,
from
Darusha,
Guresi.
Adura, do they
We
take
later heard from
Mohbad to the
Guresi.
hospital and it was
Baba
confirmed
Mohbad
dead on
mouthpiece.
arrival?
Go and watch
That was
and listen to the police press briefing, so you find your answers there,
You
Thomas.
just asked me a question and I just answered you. Why
You
don't you
didn't,
want to answer my question?
so you don't know. When I asked you're going by. See, you're fixated into what you just want to hear.
No, okay, I came up here.
These
right? So
questions, these
you guys
informations
asked
are
a question and I'm
made
going to
public. These informations are already made public. If you needed it, you could just go online and go and check it.
Why are you doing us longer truths on camera?
I'm sorry.
Best lady one job.
And again, you did not believe what the police said about
in our
Mohbad bleeding
faces.
previously to death, right? Or they did not say that?
He didn't say to death. Mr. Man.
See,
Oh,
it shows that he doesn't know anything about the stuff. He's just picking from. So there's no point.
Because we don't have time to mention everything they say.
You don't.
You like profusely after
You should be cautious. Do more of listening. Don't comment on something you don't have.
People don't want to hear the real truth. You see, we are just
you are. Who are the
Number
people?
one, when it was Mohbad
You people,
that
you are the
died.
ones fanning the ember. Never even
If
spoken to
it
this
was-
poor boy
if it
when he was alive.
me that died,
Didn't even know
if it was
what-
me that died, I will be the one to be like, okay, Mohbad should be arrested because
It's a lie. It's a lie.
It's
It's a blatant lie. It's a blatant lie.
Mr. Hamid, I know him very well. He's Baba Mohbad supporter. He's from Papa.
No, it's no from.
Is
It's
Josie's apology.
why will you say I'm a
it's-
Mohbad supporter? I'm asking
We know
you.
you
Doesn't want to see.
You guys cannot
He has
even
not
answer.
acknowledged. He has not acknowledged the fact that the man is actually wrong. He thinks the man is a saint, and yet,
Yeah.
I never
and
told you
he-
that. Don't
he
you
was
not
able
hear
to
that from
identify
me?
some
Man is a
lies.
saint.
but the wife doesn't have.
I mean, you never heard that from me. I never said Baba is a saint.
It is
Nobody
what
said
it is.
Even
What see it is what.
everyone
Do you know all that you've been
When it
talking?
comes to that,
See,
then
formers,
we are
all that
saying
you've been
that-
talking about. You've been trying to poke.
Okay, which kind of phone are
I'm
you
sorry, a
using?
lot of things formats has even been saying doesn't make sense. From salt to
Leave him. He just he's.
all of that.
No,
You're just,
I think we
please,
talked. We were talking
Auntie
when we get to
Ajoke,
the
please,
place
can
of
we
the salt.
have
And you're trying to give me the narrative about.
Hello, let me hear what somebody is asking me a question, please. I can't hear.
I was saying, can we talk about can we go back to the interview Baba had today? Let's have a discussion, not all this forth and back and this thing.
Yeah, that's why I like when I saw Temitope.
What about we should talk about the statement we make out today? We should talk about that one.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Yeah, we talked about it before you came, Mr. Famous. Wait, hold on, everybody, please.
You guys
Let's
talk
just.
about that one first. So you guys talk about that one.
What we were talking about before now. We are just tired of your
This man is just, making fun. We are being serious here.
Mr. Famous.
It's
Famous.
I will say one prayer, and I'm going to go down. I'm going to say one prayer. You see,
Sorry.
I'm going to pray now. I want everybody to say amen to it. You see,
Why should you compelling everybody
Okay,
to
Mr.
pray?
Thomas, what do you have to say concerning these statements?
And the way Wunmi is acting on this case, may it
You see,
happen
he
to
would still
everyone
call
watching
Wunmi.
on this platform. In Jesus' name.
Hope you are not lusting after Wunmi. Hope you are not lusting after Wunmi. Famous. Because you are fixated on him. On her, rather.
Because she claimed to be the wife now.
Because
she's
she
the
did.
wife.
See, point of correction. She didn't claim. She didn't claim. She's a wife. She's a lawful wedded wife.
Okay,
Yes.
love wedded wife, and your husband died, and you can't call the police.
Call the point.
Well, sorry,
The diaspora,
guys.
the diaspora that you find, the diaspora that you find yourself in. Can somebody die
Alright,
and you go and
bye.
bury? Oh, bye, Temitope. Can you?
But you guys are not wrong for how you feel. Other people are not
Temitope,
wrong.
wait, let him ask you one question. You want to ask me a question? Temitope,
No,
please,
thank
hold
you.
on.
You see, you're waiting for Temitope to back you up before you can actually talk. Be a man. Wear the pants, Famous. Wear the pants.
No, go ahead, ask me the question you want to ask me.
Okay,
See,
I'll
what-
wait till the question is done.
Ask me the question.
See, whenever somebody dies, you are in the diaspora, right? Do you know whenever there's a homicide or a murder situation, do you know it becomes a civil matter?
Okay.
Do you know Joseph Aloba is liable to be behind doors?
Yes.
Behind the bar, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not okay. Do you know? Yes or no?
I said yes.
I said yes. I just said
So,
yes. Okay.
you said okay. You didn't say yes. The thing is this: we
means yes.
see
Okay.
the reason. That's why I
Everybody
didn't.
is in this situation.
Hold on.
Everybody
No,
played a
no,
part.
no. Hold
Everybody.
on. Exactly, to me, Tokwe. That was why I was very, very livid from inception when he buried it. And so a lot of this has been happening in our society, in our community. People take laws into their hands, even whenever they are wrong. They do some certain things and they get away with it, regardless of the status. And we are saying, and if you check it, the man still asserting himself. See, the adjective is always been used, especially the pronoun is I. And yet he doesn't want to take responsibilities for his actions.
I get what you're saying to a certain point, but everybody's hand needs to be put on the fire because everybody has played a part with negligence in his death. Everyone.
Tell me,
Yes.
the United States, you cannot force somebody to take.
Oh, you
Do you know?
Up. Sorry, I can't hear you.
But I want to ask.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me right now?
Ask Timmy the meaning of.
You cannot see the negligence you just talked about. You cannot force a medication on an adult without the person's consent. Do you know that? Exactly.
Never.
See, and let me wait. Let me finish. Let me finish with that. I want to buttress that. Mohbad had paranoia. What's it? Medical stuff in the country because
to go to hospitals,
exactly. Because
let me tell you something. When you have a phobia, he's been to the hospitals other times. When you have a phobia, you don't go at all. You understand? He's been to the hospital. So
Temitope, you cannot hide behind the finger. You cannot hide behind the finger. If he wasn't having phobia for it, why his wife to go and deliver in a I wouldn't want to call it quack. I wouldn't want to call it quack.
Something. Sorry. When Wumi said he had phobia for hospital and he doesn't go to the hospital, didn't she say the reason why? Or you didn't hear that part?
I heard the reason, but this is you're not.
Okay, Dan, let me
because he thinks the Malians are everywhere.
But you have to understand. But he's still been. There's been times where he's been to the hospital. What I'm saying is that.
Do you live with them?
Let me tell you something. Even if he refuses to go to the hospital, can I just say one thing before I go?
His precious wife had to give birth in a traditional.
Let me tell you something. This is not. We didn't hear that from his mouth. We heard it. Wait.
Let's listen to Temitope, please.
We didn't hear this from his mouth.
Hello, everybody.
No, he said that Temitope. He said that to online. It's online.
I'm talking about when she gave. We heard it from his dad. Let me finish.
No, he said that in the moment after he had the NDLEA incident, he stopped visiting hospitals. He had phobia for them.
You're not. I'm not talking about that right now.
There's a video online where he was in front of a hospital saying they don't want to treat me, or look at them, they don't want to treat me. And the wife also gave reason why he doesn't visit the hospital, why he has a nurse. But he believes the Malians are everywhere.
Let me tell you something.
I like Temitope to talk because I don't understand Temitope's English. Her English is too Igbo.
Sorry, I'm
no
sorry.
slangs alone. So slangs.
No, she's got that accent that
American accent. Yeah.
Oyibo accent, Oyibo. So
Oyibo, America.
I would have to do like this.
Has the right to refuse going to the hospital. They have the right to refuse taking medication. But my thing is, if somebody is refusing, if I have a sister, that's why I say it's not just Wumi, the brother too. If somebody's refusing to go to the hospital, they're in agony. You understand? Why wasn't the parents called and it reported to the parents so that he could be sent to the hospital?
Okay, can I answer?
Yes, you can answer.
Okay, one, he's a family man. He has his wife and his child.
It does not matter.
Let me answer now.
Please, can I answer the question?
Let me.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry to. Please, can I answer? Temi Tokwe. Well, I think, in my opinion, I would say it didn't go. Wumi wouldn't have called the spirits because it wasn't even a big wound. Like, it wasn't
It
deep.
does
It
not
wasn't
matter. They
something
said he was in
serious.
pain.
Hold on now, please. Can I
But they said,
finish?
but people said it was
Can you
bleeding a
let me
lot.
finish?
Now.
Can you let me
The
land,
one who
Makes
said
please?
noise.
it was just a
Thomas,
normal, it
please,
was
can
just
you
a normal
mute?
count.
This guy,
Formers,
Give
wear
you
this
the
guy,
time
pants,
to
wear the
ask your
pants.
this guy
question.
Formers, wear
Let
has
us
pants.
I love this
answer.
this
We
platform.
gave you
guy
time
has
to ask
gone
your
through
question, right?
something deeper than that. I mean, they
But
didn't even have
did
issues.
you hear
So why
that he
would a
normally has a
small
nurse?
wound?
That a nurse normally come to treat him at home.
Yeah, they've always had all of this.
But the thing is
See,
that
we're
even
just quick to blame now. We just pray we don't fall victim of
no,
all
no, no,
of
no,
this
no, no,
because in
no, no, no.
Nigeria, Temitope,
If
please let me
Wumi
let
Let
me
us go
said,
land.
tap,
if
they will
Please
bring
let me
us there.
land. In
Okay, no
Nigeria,
problem.
people
Sorry.
don't even go to the hospital.
I know.
People, hold on now. Let me finish making my point, please. In Nigeria, people don't go to the hospital as even when I was in Nigeria, I remember I didn't used to go to the hospital as such because I didn't even like the smell. So when people are quick to, why didn't they call the parent? Why didn't they go to the hospital? They've gone through life issues that was more than that, that was bigger than what happened to him. So I really don't see any reason why they should actually force him to the hospital or call his parents when he's not even a baby. I mean, I remember when I was even admitted to the hospital and I didn't even have to tell my parents because it wasn't necessary. So that's how I will answer your
But from
question.
what
Thank you.
I read, they said that he was in agony. He was in a lot of pain. But my thing is, okay, let me just finish. Even if you say he's a family man, they said the mother was calling that Monday. Nobody picked up. They kept saying that he was sleeping. My thing was, if he's refusing to go to that, and this could be anyone,
But
why
do
didn't
you
they
Timmy
also
Tokwe,
push
Timmy
hear?
him?
Tokwe,
Did you also
let me
hear
correct
that
that.
the
Let me
nurse had
correct
a
that notion. It wasn't
conversation
as
with
if the
him?
mother was just calling. Do you get
He
it?
was
There
calling
was
because he wanted
something.
to get
No,
some.
something
I know.
informed that calling, because she was actually in the house before she
Expecting
left.
them.
Yes.
Do you get it? So we should try as much as possible to understand what preceded a situation before we arrive at a conclusion. You can't just conclude
So the
from
mother just
halfway.
left. So the
You know
mother
what?
left
Maybe
the
everybody
house,
is
and
different, but let me tell you something. If I see anybody in agony around me,
He
I
was
don't
in
care if they're
agony.
refusing. I'm gonna let
Cancel
them
Ego
that.
know.
Olorun
I'm
He
gonna
You
let
was
them
can't
know.
take
not
that.
in
You
I'm
can't
agony.
take
gonna
that. No,
report
see,
it to the
Temitope,
parents
let me come.
because you know my
Temitope, let me
I
come down. Let me come down. Temitope, you won't be allowed. You could be held liable for that. You can't force somebody, even if you work in the medical line. You
let me tell
cannot
you
do
something.
that.
I
You cannot
already
do, even
said
in the UK.
you
You cannot do
cannot
that in the
force anybody
see.
to go to the
You
hospital. I said that from the
you
beginning.
cannot force anybody.
Didn't
Even
I
in the
say that
US, you cannot
already?
do that.
I
Even
said, didn't I
see,
say, but I'm
You
saying
it was not
in my
bedridden.
house.
It was not
In
yeah,
my
that's what I'm saying.
unconscious.
house.
It was
I'm
not.
saying
They
it is
cannot
even
say, I'm
wrong.
going
It
to
is
He
report
even
you
made
to
wrong.
decision on
call
his
the police.
own. And
It
didn't
is
you
even
hear that the
wrong.
nurse even spoke with him? They had a conversation. It was totally fine. Did
You
you
can't
hear
die in
Wumi's
my house.
statement at the
Never.
inquest? Did you even listen to did you read her did you read the CTC? He just spent time on piano and he spills all sort of lies. Check all that statement that are out there. It was totally fine until the injection.
Even when the
Temitope,
nurse came,
Temitope, I think I'm going
even
to
when the
pin,
nurse,
They
maybe if you
asking her
when
to
the
go out
nurse
that
came,
if
day.
you
It
if you
was
come back
fine.
here,
the
if you
nurse
come back
said
here,
Mohbad,
I'm going to
Mohbad
pin in.
asked, "Are you the nurse?" Mohbad had a conversation with the nurse. Mohbad asked, "Are you the nurse?" According to the nurse testimony and
Submission.
submission at the police station. Yeah, that he asked, "Are you the nurse?"
so now, if all this thing is
The
Exactly,
being
nurse
fan,
said
happening
that
in the
exactly,
he,
house,
fan lights. If you
wait
touch a
now,
patient after they refuse treatment, it's
now
assault. Yes.
wait,
yes,
wait
it is.
now. If all this thing has been happening in the house and now they are rushing him to the hospital, like you guys said, he died on the Okada. So when they are rushing him to the hospital, it's not big enough for me to take a phone and call dad and tell his mom.
Formats, you can go to
Excuse
the
you.
police
But
station
please,
right now
how
and
is
go and
that
write a
important?
petition them
How
for
is that
to give
important?
a Wumi.
Please, how is
Go
that
to the police
Ready to
station.
It
save a
doesn't
life.
matter if we
You are
call
telling them to call the
father-in-law.
father.
The
They
most
were
important
trying
is
to
that
save a life.
Darosha
And
called
Darusha
Baba
called the
Mohbad.
father immediately, but you people
Darosha called
choose
Baba
to,
Mohbad.
to not listen to that. Darusha,
Well,
Mohbad's PA,
oh,
called the
Darusha
father.
Anybody you
called.
believe
He
it that
said
says
it was the
baby got
first
hot.
person to hear.
But Darusha never said that in a statement.
Says well. Says
Can you
who?
imagine?
I said, this is the
Says
same
who?
person
In
you
the
believe it that
CTC we
says
all
his
read.
page was hot, right?
People let you go gbele by to low.
He
Because
said
yeah,
it to wait.
Low.
He
because
said
yeah,
it to wait.
Call him out to come and challenge what I
if
just
he
said.
was proud of what happened, why didn't he come out and say? Why didn't he come out and have the discussion with
So
Bukky Jesse? If he was proud of what happened at the
in
station,
everything we are
why didn't he
saying
come
now,
out and give you guys the statement? Why didn't he
in
come out and
everything,
give you guys
in
the
everything
gist?
we are all saying now is that Baba Mohbad killed his son, right?
You see how you are insinuating stuff where you are putting words into
No,
people's
now,
mouth.
we should just stop all this
But you
nonsense.
went to school now. You
Going
should
back
be
and
the one
forth
to actually
now.
shouldn't be reasoning like this.
It is you that is doing nonsense. So actually, we all here, we are not doing
We should
nonsense.
just stop all this talking and arguing about something. This one said, that one said, this
No
one
one
said.
is arguing with you. You are the one painting a narrative that is not.
You
You
are
see, you are
playing
putting what you're
false
saying. You're
narrative
saying
that
he
was
killed.
not true.
You are just making innuendos here. You're making innuendos that is
How was that Baba
unfounded.
Mohbad lied that we
Say
had
this again.
the death certificate?
Hey,
Anybody,
That
Good
was how
morning,
that
anybody,
everybody.
we had the death
Good morning.
certificate. At the end of the
Auntie
day,
anybody.
the
Ajoke,
death
good
of the
morning, ma.
person.
Adelaide, please,
Adelaide
let's
jàre,
hear
ìwọ ló
from
fìtì
Adelaide.
fọ́mọ̀sì, ìwọ ló fìtì fọ́mọ̀sì,
Ẹ jẹ́ rí
eléyìí ò
gbogbo
ṣe
Adelaide bá
kìíní.
wa lé
gbogbo
dànù.
òyìnbó everybody sọ yẹn ó dàbí pé àwọn English tó ń sọ yẹn kò jẹ́ kó mọ̀
Adelaide, give
túmọ̀
her
tó ń sọ
with
cause most people òyìnbó tó kàn ń sọ wọn ò mọ nǹkan wọn ò
Tó
mọ
tó
túmọ̀
lè
wọ́n
kọ,
kàn
òyìnbó
sọ
tó
Everybody,
lè
please
kọ.
keep
so
mute,
you
keep mute,
can
Mr. Mink,
just
please. Let's
continue
hear
to trash whatever you want
Adelaide.
to trash out of your mouth. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run
Huh?
ọ̀rọ̀ tó wà ńlẹ̀ yìí kò ní ìdí kéèyàn ṣe máa fara èèyàn lórí kó ṣe máa fààyàn lára. Why it everybody ò bira wọn léèrè? Ẹ kọ́kọ́ jókòó kẹ́ bira yín. Can you kill your own spouse? Ẹ kọ́kọ́ bira yín náà tẹ́ ẹ bá ti lè sọ pé yes àmọ́ lè pa spouse mi o. Ẹ máa wá gbá àwọn conditions àwọn terms and conditions pé akéwà ló mú mi lè ṣe lágbájá ṣe tàmẹ̀dù. Now ẹni bàbá Tèmítọ́pẹ́ àbí kí lórúkọ sísá yẹn kò sí bíbá ẹ mọ́ wọn ò lè kọ́ ẹnìkan bó ṣe lè mọ́ ọ̀nà wọn lè ṣe kinní kan ẹ jọ láti for over 8 to 9 months kí ni contribution bàbá sí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí most of gbogbo nǹkan tí bàbá ń sọ fúnra rẹ̀ bàbá náà ló múra ẹ̀ tó ń shoot ara ẹ̀ lòun gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ tí bàbá ń sọ pátápátá tí n bá jẹ́ George àbí Martin kọ́ lọ ti bàbá mọ́lé tipẹ́tipẹ́ torí pé kí ni ẹnu bàbá láti confam ẹnu bá excuse me please I'm coming ẹnu bàbá láti confam pé Wùmí ọkọ ẹ̀ kú ó ní kẹ́ má ì tí lọ sin ọkọ òun tẹ́ ẹ̀ bá tí ì sin ẹ jẹ́ káwọn rò ìwọ sọ pé níbo ìwọ bàbá fúnra ẹ as a good father tó jẹ́ kátẹ accept lẹ́ni pé everybody wọn kò sí anybody tó wà innocent ìgbà tó dénú ilé ọmọ ẹ kí ló stop ẹ Joseph Aloba tó orí pool of blood right pool of blood kò ń ṣe nǹkan kékeré ló ń jẹ́ pool nǹkan tó pè ní pool of blood agbára gbangba torí ẹlòmíì kan sọ English ni kò ń ṣe it is not all about English o for English
Kò ní phone tó máa fi snap nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀, kò ní Android phone.
kò tẹ̀ ń ṣọ̀rọ̀ snapping tiẹ̀ lójú èmi kò ń ṣe snapping ló ké mi lára o now orí pool of blood gẹ́gẹ́ bí abiamọ gẹ́gẹ́ bí eyín kọ̀ọ̀kan mi eyín ọ̀kan ẹ̀ gẹ́gẹ́ bí pé ọmọ yìí òun ni life mi òun ló jẹ́ kí gbogbo ayé mọ̀ mí gẹ́gẹ́ bí abiamọ rẹ wọ́n pè mí the first thing tí màá tiẹ̀ kọ́kọ́ ṣe kí n tiẹ̀ torí mò ń rí pool of blood mo ti rọ́pò ọmọ mi lẹ̀ torí tó bá máa sẹ́ni ṣe máa ní nǹkan owó gbogbo tó ń ṣe ń gbà yẹn ó wà destabilize wọ́n máa sọ gbogbo oríṣiríṣi grammar tí ò ní kókó o kọ́kọ́ bá mi bọ́ sí ibo ṣe rọ́pò ọmọ ẹ̀ àti Dàróṣà o àtàdúrà o àti Wùmí o máa pe àyájọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ pé tó bá bìyà yín dà ẹ bọ́ síta ẹ jẹ́ kí kankan nu yín ẹ jẹ́ kó bọ́ síta pẹ̀lú kí lẹ fi ṣọmọ mi gbogbo yín ẹ dúró báyìí wọ́n tó bá ti jáde ń bí báyìí wàá tẹ̀ lọ́mọ yín ni o ìwọ tó bá ti jáde nínú ilé ṣebí gbogbo yín kò sí tí ò possible òkú òun nìkan ni ò lè sọ̀rọ̀ tó ṣe so àyín tẹ́ wà láyé definitely ẹ máa lè sọ pé bóyá ẹ parapọ̀ ní whatever tẹ́ bá ṣe ẹ máa lè explain fún mi tẹ́ ẹ bá jáde nínú ilé ìlénu ẹ jẹ́ kọ́lọ́pàá jẹ́ kó wá kó gbogbo yín bẹ̀ ẹ jẹ́ kọ́lọ́pàá kẹ́nìbọ̀dì o tún wá lọ sókè tán yẹn o tún wá rí pool of blood ojú apábàtà pàjọ wọn jọ wọ́n etí ẹ̀ orí pool of blood o dẹ̀ keep mute o sọ nǹkan kan àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́
You began to
ẹ má wàá bínú o ìwọ tó rí pool of blood
Adéláìdé
yes
rúfà ajá sí ẹ tí ò ṣe nǹkan kan nígbà tó ń búlì ọmọ ẹ.
no Mr. Mid this is not the matter of fífà ìjà or not ṣe ra àwọn instances tèmi kàn fẹ́ sọ ṣe ra àwọn instances tí mo fẹ́ sọ ni pé whatever it is ibi tí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn bá wù kó land sílé ni whatever justice tí gbogbo aráyé ń clamor fún pé a fẹ́ fún Mohbad gbogbo nǹkan tí ò bá rí káyé máa pariwo kò sí èèyàn kan tó dojú gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ irú bàbá náà dàrú you as a father ìwọ gẹ́gẹ́ bí abiyamọ ṣé bàbá nìkan ló wà nínú ẹbí wọn ni àdúrà ọmọ ẹ tí Mohbad ń fún lóúnjẹ tí Mohbad ń ṣe gbogbo nǹkan fún àdúrà ò lè stupid to the level of pé ó wà nínú ilé Wùmí pa ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ àdẹ̀gbẹ́nu dákẹ́ kúrò bẹ́ẹ̀ Yorùbá wà ní wá àṣọyìnbó ẹ má nù mí mo mọ̀ jẹ́ oore wo ni Liam fẹ́ ṣe àdúrà ní èjì tí Liam wà ṣé Liam ni ó bá àdúrà sanwó bọ̀dá mi mo ní ìdí bàtà mo ní ìdí gbá mo ní ìdí àwo àdúrà ti tú fùrù ẹ̀ síta a ti tú fùrù ẹ̀ fùrọ̀ Wùmí a ti tú síta mama Mohbad ló yẹ kó jẹ́ the first enemy tí Wùmí yẹ kó ní the first enemy tí Wùmí yẹ kó ní wọ́n rẹ́ nígbà tọmọ ẹ̀ wà láyé 9 minutes náà ṣẹ̀ rẹ̀ so woman yẹn ò wá ní ìwòpó lórí burúkú ọ̀tá ẹ̀ ṣebí tẹ́lẹ̀ náà ṣebí mi ló ṣe ìkà fún ebọ́ ní kó o má súnmọ́ wa ṣe bọ́lá jẹ́ ni wá Yorùbá ni wẹ́ẹ̀ má jà máa padà sọ́nà ẹ̀yìn woman yẹn á ti pe Wùmí síta pé Wùmí Bobby apààyàn woman yẹn ni the greatest enemy tí Wùmí á nílé ni ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀ jẹ́ ká jókòó ká bira wa ibi tẹ́mi ti ní problem pẹ̀lú bàbá ọ̀rọ̀ ẹnu bàbá fúnra wọn tẹ́mi ti ní problem pẹ̀lú wọn ni pé number one ìwọ bàbá gẹ́gẹ́ bí ẹnìkan ó sọ oníwọn nígbà tó ní pé justice for Mohbad àwọn Naira Marley Sam Larry wọ́n búlì ọmọ ẹ̀ bàbá ló kọ́kọ́ sọ tó sọ pé no wọ́n búlì ọmọ tòun o wọ́n bóun kọ́ lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ni ẹ bá ń béèrè lọ́wọ́ bàbá irú ẹ̀kọ́ lórí ibúwo náà kọ́ ọmọ ẹ̀ tọmọ ẹ̀ fi ní hypertension ìwọ bàbá ó mọ̀ pé ìyàwó ọmọ ẹ̀ dóko kiri àbí ó ń yàlè ẹ mọ̀ pé ó ń yàlè ẹ dẹ̀ kó ṣu lọ́ọ́lé wọn ẹ kó gbogbo ẹ̀ lọ́ọ́lé wọn ẹ má fi inú èmi ò lè sọ àwọn ẹlòmíì èmi sọ̀rọ̀ fúnra mi personally ó mọ̀ pé èèyàn ń dóko kiri ẹ dẹ̀ kó ṣu lọ́ọ́lé wọn kò sí ayé lè no ó mọ̀ pé ó ń dóko kiri ó dẹ̀ ṣe kí ni ó kó ṣu lọ́ọ́lé wọn ìyàwó tá a bá fẹ́ dáadáa òun la máa ń kó ṣu lọ́ọ́lé àná nílẹ̀ Yorùbá now gbogbo yẹn set aside ẹ jẹ́ ká gbé sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ nígbà tí wọ́n bàbá tó sọ pé àwọn Naira Marley ó ní kò sẹ́nibọ́dì tó kọ́kọ́ pa ìwọ tó bá interview nǹkan tẹ́mi fi sọ̀rọ̀ mi ò sọ̀rọ̀ wọ́n ní nǹkan tí mo gbọ́ lẹ́nu bàbá tí mo lanu tí mo dẹ̀ fẹ́ tí ara mi gbọ́ mi ò ṣòdì bàbá ní pé kò sẹ́nibọ́dì wọ́n kọ́ lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ni irú ẹ̀kọ́ wo náà bá ẹ̀kọ́ ọmọ ẹ̀ irú ẹ̀kọ́ wo náà bá ẹ̀kọ́ ọmọ ẹ̀ tọmọ ẹ̀ fi ní depression tó fi ń wà hypertensive tó ò ṣe kankan.
And you believe it, right?
èmi ò gbọ́yìnbó aláyé mi ò gbọ́yìnbó please mi ò gbọ́yìnbó ọmọ Yorùbá wà ní mi so the best way tí mo dẹ̀ fi lè address ọ̀rọ̀ mi òun ni true language so I don't know if there's anybody tó lè ṣe interpretation but just sorry o mo ṣáà ti wà ní comment section mo rí bí everybody ti ṣe please hold on for me hold on ọ̀gá please cause mi ò ní dákẹ́ now ká gbé gbogbo yẹn ká jù sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ you this same Alọ́ba why the rush kí ni nǹkan tó ń rush láti sìnkú ọmọ ẹ̀ sí Alọ́ba ò ń ṣe mùsùlùmí ò ń ṣe mùsùlùmí Christian ni ẹ kí ló mú ẹ ní sàsá dìdì kí lẹ ń kanjú sí ilẹ̀ Yorùbá náà láti gbọ́ pé tí ọmọ bá fi ọmọ sílẹ̀ láyé tọmọ bá fọmọ sílẹ̀ láyé òkú ẹ̀ òkun torí pé ó lóbi torí pé ó ní kinní kan náà ṣe ń pè lókù ọ̀fọ̀ right abiyamọ ni mí èmi náà ti wà nínú shoes Aloba. Please, I'm coming. Mo bọ̀, please, I'm coming. In tó bá fi múrù mi yìí, no, tí mo lose ọmọ. I'm a Muslim. Tí mo lose ọmọ, tí mo dẹ̀ fi gbàgbọ́ gbé pé ẹ má ì tí bá mi sin, ẹ má sin ọmọ yẹn lálẹ́ yẹn, ẹ fi ilẹ̀, kò sí ní tọ́lọ́run ò lè ṣe. So táwa la lọ́ba, ọmọ tó ti gbé orúkọ yín, tó ti gbé sí gbogbo àgbáyé, everybody ti mọ̀ yín. Ta ló jókòó tí tó ń pọ Ọlọ́run Babalọ́lá tó ló ń sọ̀rọ̀ ní ìsìn tó ní Ọlọ́run Ọ̀ṣọ́fà bọ́lọ́run kí ló ń pè kọ́ má pè Wùmí pẹ̀lú orúkọ òun orúkọ òfowó orúkọ tó ti wà cost kọ́ má pè àwọn àlè ìgbà tó mọ àwọn àlè oníkọ́ lọ ṣe DNA wá sọ ẹ tó pa ọmọ ẹ bàbá you killed your son yourself ìwọ ló pa ọmọ ẹ tó sáré lọ sin ilẹ̀ ò tí ì ṣe tó bá sìnkú wá sì dúró after 40 days. Ó sáré lọ rẹ̀ pápápápá ta ló ń tàn ṣé òun wà ní state ni gbogbo eléyìí tẹ̀ ń ṣe èmi sọ gẹ́gẹ́ bíi pé the same thing ti jọ ṣe mí àtàlọ́ba the same level lèmi àtàlọ́ba jọ wà.
Welcome to the country. Yeah, the same. And wo to kí ẹ lẹ́yìn Adéláyé to kí ẹ lẹ́yìn Aloba Joseph Aloba ò mọ̀ pé ta ló gba àdúrà lẹ̀ nígbà táwọn NDLEA wa tó fẹ́ yìnbọn lu ọmọ yẹn. Wùmí ló bọ́ síwájú. Wùmí ló bọ́ síwájú. Wọ́n sọ pé kíni ó stand fún kíni some people they don't know pé what Wùmí can do this can do that.
Gbogbo yóò dé understand ibi tí wọ́n bá ọ̀rọ̀ orí burúkú tí wọ́n bá lọ they are looking for every means láti make sure pé ọmọbìnrin wọn máa suffer àwọn consequences kíní yẹn ti ń ṣẹlẹ̀ for a very long time. Táwọn èèyàn rí náà rí tí Mohbad ló jẹ́ kárí kí ló pọ̀ ṣe lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀yin ọmọ ẹ̀ dáadáa mọ̀ ẹ̀yin ìkà most especially ẹ̀yin Yorùbá wa ṣọ́kọ ẹ̀ labour so hard fún ìran ẹbí òfò kankan ni.
tọ́mọ Formas do you know Formas I'm really on your case because of the way you are handling this Wunmi issue. tó bá ní irú obìnrin báyẹn tó jẹ́ ní kíní Wùmí kò béèrè kí ó ní mọ́tò àbó gbalẹ̀ àbí Mohbad rálé fún àbó ṣe kíní àbó fún ní push baby kíní.
Kíni benefit tó jẹ if you continue to say from now
ìtara tó ń ṣe fún mi tó ń ṣe mí fún mi.
mi yẹn ni màá dúró sí kò sí ọmọ tẹ́ bá fẹ́ mọ̀ ọmọ tó jẹ́
tó tún kó aṣọ ọmọ yẹn wọ̀ tó ń kó aṣọ ọmọ yẹn wọ̀.
ṣé life ni bàbá ń live tí gbogbo yóò dẹ̀ bá wí.
sí comment section pé ṣe bí bàbá ti explain reason tó ń ṣe sáré fún ọmọ yẹn.
ṣe bọ́kùnrin ni gbogbo yín ṣe bọ́mọ ológo lélẹ̀ náà lẹ́yìn náà ta ló pray pé kó kẹ́bí dẹ̀ máa ṣayé òun rádaràda kẹ́bí máa ṣe òun rédèrèdè báyìí ta ló pray fún nǹkan téèyàn fúnra rẹ̀ èèyàn ò bá lè gbàdúrà ẹ má jẹ́ ká máa sọpọ̀ right ẹ má jẹ́ ká máa sọ all in the name of social media.
Mo ti gbàládùra o.
Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ kí n rí wàhálà everybody ti kọ́ 1 or 2 lessons from ọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad.
Nǹkan tí ò yé gbogbo èèyàn tẹ́lẹ̀.
Ọkọ mi ò ní nǹkankan tó he saying it time to time pé mo ń labour so hard mo mọ orúlé ibi tí mo ti jáde pé we don't have money lówó àléfọ̀n àlékanná mo dẹ̀ ń ṣe gbogbo eléyìí torí káwọn ọmọ tèmi náà kọ́ lé délé ayé kọ́ má lè wá suffer. So whatever I'm doing ó kálukú ẹni tí ò ní wíìlì tí lọ́kọ̀ wíìlì lẹ́ni sí pé kò sí anything tí ò lè ṣẹlẹ̀ kí ló dé tẹ sún gbogbo ẹ̀ débẹ̀ yẹn kí ló dé tẹ bà gbogbo ojú àwọn ọmọ èèyàn jẹ́ wáyé tẹ sọ gbogbo àwọn ọmọ tó jẹ́ pé nísìnyí àwọn ọmọkùnrin míì ti sọ pé àwọn òró ti family mọ̀ láwọn tó jẹ́ àwọn ọmọkùnrin wọ́n ní whatever táwọn bá ti ń ṣe báyìí àwọn á máa jayé orí àwọn ni ọmọkùnrin bẹ́ẹ̀ ní nǹkan tó ń ṣe fún Mohbad ẹ wo bó ṣe ṣe fún Mohbad ládùúrú bọ́mọ yẹn ṣe try tó nígbà tó wà láyé tó kò sí ẹbí kankan táwọn ń sọ́fà fún gbogbo táwọn bá fẹ́ ṣe àwọn máa ṣe àwọn á máa ṣe fáwọn ọmọ àwọn á ṣe fúnra àwọn á ti gbádùn ayé ara àwọn ìyá àti bàbá tó bá wù kó wà òkè ṣó yẹ ká lọ́ba ṣó yẹ kẹ́ sún àwọn ọmọ dìbẹ́ yẹn ṣe ti gbàgbé pé àwọn youth wà ń ta ni ẹ wo èjì tán ní Wùmí tí ń bọ́kọ̀ ẹ̀ sọ́fà ṣe rí gbogbo àwọn ọmọbìnrin ní ìsìtọ́ takú wọn láwọn ò dúró sùúrù lérè mọ́ kò sí tó ń jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ káwọn bọ́kùnrin sọ́fà mọ́ gbogbo yóò dẹ̀ wo gbogbo aspect yẹn ẹ wo gbogbo nǹkan tó bàjẹ́ tí Wùmí lẹ̀ pariwo tí Wùmí lẹ̀ ń ṣe tí Wùmí lẹ̀ ń pariwo kiri tí Wùmí bá pa ọkọ ẹ̀ mélòó lára Wùmí táwọn ọlọ́pàá ti ní wọ́ ìyá ẹ̀ síta mélòó lára ẹ̀ ibo lògùn fẹ́ ṣiṣẹ́ dé ìsìnkú ọ̀run la sọ̀rọ̀ yìí Mohbad ti di extraordinary person ntẹ́mi kan mọ̀ ni pé ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣe jẹ́jẹ́ pẹ̀lú bàbá ṣe treat ọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad torí pé kí ni nígbà tó bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ ọwọ́jà ẹ̀ tó bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní jà ìbọn kálukú ṣe contribute sí náà èèyàn náà kẹsàn-án èèyàn náà rí pé nǹkan tí mo ṣe nígbà tí sósósó kọ̀ọ̀sà wa náà bímọ mi ò pray
abba generation àwọn ẹlòmíì tẹ́ bí kẹrin abba àwọn generation ẹlòmíì bí kẹrin.
mi ò pray mi ò dẹ̀ wish pé tó ṣe Mohbad kó ṣàwọn so I have to contribute to it gẹ́gẹ́ bíi pé kí ni
Adéláìdé mọ́mí Adéláìdé mọ́mí. I understand. No, I understand. I said, just calm down. Just calm down.
I want to say something. Somebody was asking, ṣé bàbá ò ti explain reason why tó ṣe lọ sin ọmọ immediately. Okay, tẹ́yìn bá feel that it was as a result of shock ló ṣe fẹ́ lọ sin ọmọ ìlálẹ̀ Wùmí ní kó lọ rò Darusha ní káwọn ṣe autopsy Zlatan bẹ̀ Bella Shmurda pé láti Canada láti bẹ̀ everybody níbẹ̀ yẹ ìyá Mohbad dúró síwájú ambulance pé kó má lọ gbé ọmọ òun sí. Ẹ jọ ẹ wá ń defend ni pé ó fẹ́ lọ sin ọmọ yẹn lálẹ́ yẹn náà ni. Ṣé ẹ lè rí pé àwọn èèyàn wà ń bẹ lọ́jọ́ ẹ̀ they were stopping him tí bàbá yóò bá ní mission láti gbé ọmọ yẹn sí lálẹ́ yẹn. Like what other king clearly fit to justify adults one bed that his friends.
Sorry, farmers. That's why I was getting livid when you were talking because there is so many informations you people didn't.
Why does you have to them? The only information you guys get, every other people doesn't get it.
It's because of the place you are getting your information from. So you have to check where you're consuming information. Are you getting it? This thing is out there in the public. No. Formats, this thing is out.
Uncle Ejo, okay. Can contribute there. Ejo can contribute.
Madam Kim, you met me here. Right?
Don't be annoyed.
I
just want to reply to what you're just asking now. You know what the problem that every Nigerian have? We refuse to go through the proper channel to receive information from the right places. I'm telling you. And that's what causes all this problem on social media. We refuse to listen to the right channel to receive our information. I'm telling you, all this information they are giving you is the right and the correct information. But you guys just sit down on TikTok and listen to Arifa, listen to Veron, listen to all these liars on social media that are making money from all this. And that is the problem. All this information is the right information and is out there. But people just like decide to listen to the wrong people, dishing out lies. And I'm telling you, where they are dishing out lies, that is where so many people are. So many thousands of people sit down there. Where the correct information are, you don't see people there. And that's the problem. All this is not a false narrative. It's not all what they are saying is not a false narrative. It's out there. It's out there. Darusha ṣá lọ sí police station. Ṣebí àwọn bàbá ló summon wọn lọ sí police station pé wọ́n embalm Mohbad. And the information is right. All these guys kept quiet for the right time to divert their information out. The social media is not helping, and the social media will not help them. They are not coming on to social media to give their narrative of what happened. Everybody on social media clamoring, shouting, nailing Wunmi, they are not there. They don't even know anything about this. I don't know anything about it. But these people have went to the police station to give the account of what happened. But Nigerians refuse to listen to the right source. They keep listening to Arifa. Is Arifa there? Is Veron there? Is what is the other people's name? Is Papariano analyzing nonsense of social media? Is it there? Is it part of the family? Do they know what happened? People just coming out bashing this lady, and they don't even know what happened. And this lady have been speaking out, talking. Did you even read all the CTC results? Did you read? Did you go over it and read? But you guys sit down on social media, letting people that doesn't know anything to analyze rubbish for you guys. That's unfair. It's really unfair. The information is right there. It's out there. The right information is out there for people to go and read. Don't allow all this nuisance on social media to sit down and read nonsense for you. Go out and read the information. The CT6 is out there. Go out and read it. You see the account of everything that happened. These people have gave their account. Please, let's stop listening to all this the social media trolls. All this illiterate on social media giving out false narrative to people is not good. It's not good enough, and it's not even helping this matter. Gbogbo àwọn èèyàn tó ń wá síta tó ń wá ní ìlígẹ̀ yìí tó ń wá ní ìgẹ̀ ṣé ẹ̀ wá ń bẹ̀ ni. You are not part of the family. You can see, you look at it by yourself. Like, look at the people that loves Mohbad. Look at the people in his circle. Did you see them coming out to bash me or to say false narrative? No. The people coming out to talk are the people that are not even among the family. The people that don't know anything about this case. They are the one talking outside. And people that knows about all this that happen, you cannot even see them outside or see them on social media talking nonsense. No. All this information is at the police station. They've given their account. So please, let's stop naming this girl.
See, even from their conversation here on this platform, you can tell that they don't have adequate information of all that's been happening. And yet they will be the one peddling all the mischief around.
Go and listen to
Madam
Tolani already.
Mr. Hamid, they do.
Madam Kemi.
Yes, ma'am.
Madam Kemi.
Mr. Hamid, they do. Ìgbà tí learned colleague wọn tó wà lókè format tó bọ́lẹ̀ ṣe ṣe pé wọ́n ti kúrò ní comment section.
See, you don't get it. I understand all of this, their attitude. Do you get it? What he fix in mind, one.
Mr. Hamid,
sorry.
Ṣé this ẹ̀mọ́ tó dùn èmi jù ni pé báwo lèèyàn ṣe máa pa ọkọ ẹ̀ tó jẹ́ pé òun náà ló tún máa pọ̀ ẹsẹ̀ lọ sọ́dọ̀ ìjọba tó máa pẹ́sẹ̀ lọ sọ́dọ̀ ìjọba pé kọ́ òun fẹ́ justice.
gift.
No, Adelaide, àwọn ìyẹn irú yẹn wà. Ṣé you get? Èyí tó tẹ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀ ní ṣé
Thank you for giving me gift that in my mind.
Sorry, Lady Kemi, mo fẹ́ finish thought yìí kí n má gbàgbé ni. Ẹni yẹn ó dẹ̀ mú neighbor wọn ọmọ yẹn 17 years ni ó ti keep ẹ̀ láti 1997 ni wọ́n ṣe rí ní last week ṣẹ̀bẹ̀ àti wọ weekend wọ́n ṣe rí ó ti gbé 45 ó lo 45 nínú cellar ni ó create dungeon nínú ilé ẹ̀ tó ha mọ́ ẹgbẹ́ lé wọn jẹ́ few yards away ajá tó ọmọ yẹn tó máa ń tẹ̀lé ọmọ yẹn kọ́kọ́ jókòó sí ni kí ó mọ̀ pé inú bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ẹni yẹn wọ̀ so such things happen.
Kemi, thank you, man, for giving me.
Are you getting it? But these people are just fixated. Pé nǹkan báyìí ni mo fẹ́ believe. Ṣé mo pé tọ́lọ́run bá dẹ̀ ti kọ ọkọ̀ àwọn èèyàn tó bá kọ́ sẹ́yìn kò sí nǹkan tó lè sọ fáwọn yẹn kò ní gbàgbọ́.
Thank you.
Then eṣinṣin tó dẹ̀ bá máa wọ tó bá máa bọ wọ ìgbẹ́ tó bá máa sin wọ kínní kò ní gbọ́. Òun ló ń ṣe Joseph Aloba yẹn. People don't want to see anything that he's doing wrongly.
Good morning.
Ẹ wà káàkiri Tọ́lání ọ̀rẹ́ ní give lẹ́yìn ẹ wo gbogbo àwọn recordings tó ń play tí ń ṣe pé bóyá ẹ wo gbogbo àwọn recordings tí Tọ́lání tó play lẹ́ni àbí láòtì dáná sí.
Àní tẹ́ ẹ̀ bá tiẹ̀ fi títí nǹkan tí Tọ́lání ń play ẹ kàn ń gbọ́ gbogbo nǹkan tí Joseph Aloba ti ń sọ tẹ́ bá go by there nǹkan ẹ ti róòtọ́ nínú bẹ̀ pé ó ń parọ́ ẹ pé tí ròyìn òun lélẹ̀.
Ẹ jẹ́ à mute fún Mrs. Ọmọlọ́lá ká gbọ́ tiwọn náà.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
So it's around our intelligent people, àwọn èèyàn tó gbọ́n. I want to buttress you guys' point and bóyá tá bá tún béèrè àwọn question lọ́wọ́ àwọn èèyàn yìí bóyá ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ wọn àtẹ̀tù jí pépé díẹ̀. Why didn't you guys ask a lot of questions like okay for example nígbà tí bàbá tẹ kọ petition fún Darusha àti àdúrà why was it ìyá Lọ́ládé Sanyinlọ ni bàbá mú wá as witness ṣé bàbá ò ní ọmọ ni Blessing wà ń bẹ àwọn ọmọ tó kù wà ń bẹ and all of them are surrounded by Wunmi kí ẹ rò pé kí ni reason táwọn èèyàn ṣe táwọn people yìí ṣe ń surround Wunmi and you guys are saying Wunmi is a bad person. And let's go back from the beginning tí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ṣẹlẹ̀, when they first interviewed Baba wọ́n ní kí ló ṣe ọmọ ẹ̀, Baba ní kò sẹ́nibọ̀dì tó pọ̀ ọmọ òun, but Naira àti what's this guy name, Sam Larry, pé wọ́n fi ọwọ́ ọlá gbáhùn ní ojú ni. Now aside from that, bàbá yẹn náà tún padà wá sọ fún wa ń bì báyìí pé Wùmí ò fẹ́ jẹ́ kí wọ́n sin Mohbad lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀, pé kò fẹ́, pé ọmọ òun kú kìnnìkan gbá kan ṣàwò, ṣé wọ́n lè gbà kí àgbàlagbà máa wo ọmọ kékeré, àbí bàlẹ̀ máa sọ́nà pé òkú ọmọdé kó máa ráre. Gbà tí wọ́n ń blame bàbá pé kí ni gbà yẹn àwọn èèyàn bọ́ síta, àwọn Ìyábọ̀ Òjó and Tonto Dike came outside and they fought pé ọmọ yìí said they must do the autopsy. Wọ́n ní wọ́n fẹ́ ró òkú Mohbad gbà yẹn, bàbá yẹn ò gbà ó. Àwọn kan lọ ṣe interview fún wọn, àwọn bàbá kan ní Kòròdú, tẹ́ bá rántí in the beginning, èyí tí bá ń parọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ máa jáde o.
Man tó jẹ́ olórí street wọn tó fẹ́ sin lóru.
Ọmọ yẹn ní òru ọjọ́ yẹn, táwọn làwọn ní rárá pé kó sin ní àárọ̀ nígbà yẹn lọ́hùn, pé bàbá Jòsí ti fẹ́ sin Mohbad ní wọ́n ní wọ́n ń bẹ̀ ni, pé gbogbo wọn ń bẹ̀, pé gbogbo àwọn ìyá yẹn every aya Mohbad gbogbo wọn ń bẹ̀ pé ó ti fẹ́ sin. Bóyá kẹ́ lọ padà lọ wo interview ó wà online.
Ọ̀pọ̀ òun máa pọ̀ ọlọ́pàá tó bá fẹ́ left kọ́ ọwọ́ ẹ̀ ló ti lọ gba shovel, ló ti fẹ́ gba shovel.
Ẹ ṣe o. And ẹ̀jẹ̀ mú mi, ẹ̀jẹ̀ mú sí ọwọ́, ẹ mú mi sọ́wọ́ pé yẹn Wùmí ọmọ yẹn ló tún kẹ́sẹ̀ lẹ́sẹ̀. Aṣáàkúkú gbọ́ kátẹ́gbọ́ ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ tó ń ṣe wèrè lọ́rọ̀ online, ẹgbọ́ tẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ gan sọ pé òun lòun mú lọ sọ́dọ̀ lọ́ọ̀yà yìí sani yìí ẹ̀wẹ̀ má bínú, Fẹ́mi Fálànà, thank you, bóun lòun mú lọ sọ́dọ̀ Fẹ́mi Fálànà. Ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ sọ o, kátẹ́ sọ pé yẹn náà ṣe wèrè, but at least òótọ́ àbí ó wà ń bẹ̀. So if she does not want justice, we should go and meet Fẹ́mi Fálànà. Will she even go there at all? Ẹ̀jẹ̀ ń pariwo kọ́ ọmọ yẹn ló, because I deal with facts. Èmi ò ń wo àwọn fídíò chọ́chọ́chọ́ ẹbọ kó lọ fà kìnnìkan. If I want to support people, I will support people based on facts. Ọmọ yẹn òun ló mú Fálànà wá for the family, and then the narrative of DNA came out, because that Fálànà was for the whole family before. Both Aloba was using Fálànà, Josie was using Fálànà, and then Wunmi was using Fálànà from the beginning. Then DNA narrative started coming out, and then àwọn èèyàn wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí make owó, àwọn kan táyé wọn ti polúkú muṣu tẹ́lẹ̀. We saw those people in their room nígbà tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ narrative yìí.
Wọ́n ṣe máa fọ̀rọ̀ tí wọ́n náà make owó nìyẹn lágbára. Àfọ̀rọ̀ tí wọ́n náà make owó nìyẹn lágbára. Àfọ̀rọ̀ tí wọ́n náà make owó nìyẹn lágbára.
Nígbà tó yá tí àwọn kan bó lọ tó ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀, bóyá àwọn kan wá rí pé owó wà níbi. Yeah?
Sorry, remember Kemi Olunloyo even said they've gone to do DNA in Dubai, that the son is for Sam Larry.
Yes. I refuted that. Yes, I refuted that on Kemi's wall. I told her that I'm in Dubai. I said I'm in Dubai, and they didn't allow anybody below 40 to actually come into this place. So that one is a false narrative.
No, I can't say no.
Money mo sọ fún. No, Formos is asking you a question. Ni mo ṣe tackle. Formers, he said, "What's your point? What's your fact, Omolola?"
I know I'm bringing out.
Formers, you are still here.
It's in the comment section.
Me, I'm bringing out facts.
He's a big man. You have 2 trucks and you can't buy me gifts here now.
Do you know that this case is an open case?
Joseph
Do you know that this case is an open case? Tebade Sahara, Tebade Zone 2, they have the right to explain to you. Ikote bamo. But Emma Joko at the comfort of your zone, abi whatever, bitebawa, Emma create a narrative lọ́wọ́ àwọn táyé wọn ti
And why won't I
polúkúmuṣu.
beg for coins from us? Why? Am I just sitting like this?
Lọ́wọ́ àwọn tí ayé wọn ti polúkúmuṣu. People that their life are even pathetic on their own. And you people are listening. Tẹ wo bí tí wo situation táwọn people yìí wà pé and you are looking at them and you are asking question from them, and these same people are bringing different narrative. This same Bukky, nígbà tí ọ̀rọ̀ wọn àti bàbá Ọ̀wọ̀ lálákọ̀ọ́kọ́ ṣé kò bú bàbá ni ṣe bá wà ń bẹ̀.
Kò bú o, point of correction, ó sọ òótọ́ tó mọ̀ nípa ẹ̀. Ó sọ òótọ́ tó mọ̀ nípa Joseph Aloba. The same thing, African TV náà sọ the same thing.
African TV náà sọ̀rọ̀ ni nígbà tọ́rọ̀ wọn wọ̀ tó ní 70-30 làwọn jọ ní agreement. African TV brought out facts, evidence. Ẹ lọ wo Oríyọmí, ó wà ń bẹ̀, ó wà lọ́nà ẹ Google African TV and Oríyọmí.
Oríyọmí washed his hands off of the man. I have the contract, money contract yẹn lọ́wọ́, money 70-30 ẹ̀. Láti náà sign títí ẹnu tí láti sinẹ́ tó fi ń side ẹ̀ ní láti sinẹ́ sign fún production, music production.
Because èmi ò mọ bí àwọn èèyàn ṣe máa ń reason ẹ kò máa bọ́ta ẹ máa support anything.
All of them have come to call
Me,
out
I'm
this
not for anybody, but that baba ó greedy ó lè jẹ níjòsí. I will say
to cap you, kò ṣe pé òun nìkan ló greedy. A lot of Nigerians have selfish interest, and this is why kò ṣe move for any collective stance.
Mr. Hamid, tó bá tí a dé tún fi ọ̀rọ̀ sí ṣé mọ̀ pé kò ń ṣe Wùmí ní nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ rọ̀ pé àwọn Nigerians they have issue for widows and widowers.
I know.
Ṣé Wùmí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ sí mọ́?
Widows, mostly widows.
See, that's one of the reasons I have a penchant for widows, because I understand how our society has actually been treating the female folks, which is actually, it's not right in all ramification, which is one of the reasons I'm very, very interested in this case, and to follow it to the logical conclusion to ensure that the bill is passed.
Mr. Hamid, there's this kíní tí mo fẹ́ sọ experience tí mo fẹ́ sọ nípa ọ̀rọ̀ widows. Ṣé rí ọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad yìí kọ́lọ́n dáríjì mi apá as in pààtì tọ̀dọ̀ tèmi ṣe mọ̀ ó dàbí kéèyàn máa wo fíìmù ló ṣe rí lọ́dọ̀ mi àbí kéèyàn máa lálàá pé ṣé kíní ìṣó rí òòṣà. Cause mọ́mì mi ìgbà tí dádì mi kú èjì tó yẹ kó ṣì remarry ni. But I'm telling you today, Mr. Hamid, bí mi ò ṣe ẹ mọ̀ pé ọmọdé èmi ni last born ẹ̀ náà pé ọmọ appreciate èèyàn padà appreciate àwọn family bàbá ẹ̀ dáadáa orí ọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad yìí. Cause mo gbé mọ́mì mi jókòó báyìí pé ẹ dúró ná àbí wọ́n dà yín láàmú tẹ́ ẹ fẹ́ jẹ́ ká mọ̀ pé bóyá kẹ́ má create ọ̀tá láàrin wa. Wọ́n ní tó bá dà wọ́n láàmú over 26 years tí bàbá yín ti kú. Àwọn á ti kó yín sílẹ̀, òun á ti lọ lọ́kọ. Àwọn yẹn wọ́n mọ̀ pé dádì mi nílẹ̀. Àwọn ọwọ́ ẹ̀ náà ti béèrè pé bo ló fẹ́ kán sin ọkọ ẹ sí. Ó lọ́kọ òun nílẹ̀, ẹ lọ sí síbẹ̀ sọ́dọ̀ táwọn ọmọ ẹ bá dàgbà. Ọ̀nà fẹ́ ralẹ̀ fún, ó nínú kan má ralẹ̀ fún. Táwọn ọmọ ẹ bá dàgbà, ìgbà míì wọ́n lè máa feel pé àwọn need láti lọ gbàdúrà, wọ́n need láti tún feel pé that fatherly love ẹlòmíì lè gbàbẹ̀ lọ kó lọ gbàdúrà kó lọ ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀. Mo wá béèrè lọ́wọ́ mọ́mì mi pé ẹ dúró ná. And of which in time àwọn uncle mi wọ́n bá lọ tó bá dé wọ́n bá wọn ra nǹkan wá, wọ́n bá wọn ṣe. Wọ́n ní kí mọ́mì lọ remarry torí pé àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ wọ́n sì kéré, òun náà sì ní ìdọkùnrin, ó ní no. Òun ò lè rírú ọkọ tòun àti pé ọmọ 5. Ìyá yẹn ò remarry till date o.
Ṣé kí n kọ́ ẹ lẹ́nu?
Mo fẹ́ máa sọ ọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ ọlọ́mọ tí wọ́n wo mental health ni.
Ṣẹ́rí most people kì í lọ síbi tí àwọn aged people's home yẹn wà ní Yaba níbi Mushin yẹn. Níbi Mushin.
Mọ tó wá tí mo fi sọ pé gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ yìí wá ń jọ bí àlá lójú mi ni pé mo wá bi mọ́mì mi léèrè pé okay lóòótọ́ àti lódodo nǹkan tẹ́ no mo wá jókòó nígbà tó ti sọ pé pé ẹ̀wọ̀n ni àwọn lára pé in fact ìgbà tí wọ́n ní àwọn sì máa ní ìdọkùnrin pé kò sẹ́yìn tó máa sú ẹ lópó kò sẹ́nibọ̀dì tó máa sọ kó má rò pé bóyá nítorí pé wọ́n máa sú mi lópó kí n má live life mi mọ́mì wọ́n ní àwọn dẹ̀ jókòó pé mọ́mì ní tí èèyàn bá ń wá ilé ọkọ táwọn bá fẹ́ táyé wá àwọn á tún fall into the Muritalas family. Àwọn wíṣì kọ́lọ̀ tún tó àwọn mọ̀ pé wọ́n ní àwọn lára tó bá ní àwọn lára àwọn á ti fi gbogbo yín lẹ̀, àwọn á ti lọ rìmárì ọmọ 5 tí wàhálà bá ti pọ̀jù òun á ti sá kúrò nílé.
old people's home yẹn.
mo wá ronú Wùmí báyìí pé Wùmí.
àní máa gbọ́ tó bá ráyè ìwọ try lọ sí bíbí di olóòṣà yẹn ní kíní yẹn wà àwọn aged old people's homes ló wà. ó dà pé kíní àwọn Catholic ló ń administer ló ń tọ́jú kí a máa lọ ṣe kíní NGO a máa lọ kí tí interview àwọn ìyá kan tó wà ń bẹ̀ do you know opó wà lára wọn. wọ́n á máa wò pé ṣáwọn people yìí ṣé wọn ò nílé ẹbí ọkọ ni tó fi wá di pé wọ́n á fi abandon àwọn people yìí síbi kíní. tó bá lọ sí Ìbàdàn náà the same thing that we do some NGO we do street kitchen. I'm a meet pẹ̀lú àwọn èèyàn. If you understand what is going on in our society, you would not pray because ọjọ́ kan gbogbo kò sí nǹkan tá lè dálé ayé yìí a máa ju ọwọ́ lẹ̀ lọ́jọ́ kan. báwo la ṣe fẹ́ kẹ́yìn.
Okay. So nígbà tí bọ̀bọ̀ ọmọ Ìgbò yìí tún ṣẹlẹ̀ wọ́n wá dé bọ̀bọ̀ tó béèrè DNA bọ̀bọ̀ dúdú tó béèrè DNA rà lákọ̀ọ́kọ́ yìí ó tún wá padà dé ó wá ní Junior Pope page òun ò mọ̀ nǹkan tó fẹ́ sọ mò ń rí pé bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn ń go through a lot nínú ilé bóyá ìyàwó ẹ̀ disturb ẹ̀ ìyẹn very dark man ó wà online. ẹ̀yin èèyàn ṣí ọpọlọ yín rò pé kí ni ó tún ṣẹlẹ̀ èèyàn ta rí nígbà tó ń kú táwọn èèyàn ń gbé tó ń dù now ẹ yẹ ká wá padà sórí ọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad light dáàsọ pram boy wọ́n tún wá kóòtù yẹn ìwọ tó bọ́ síta ń pè yẹn ẹjọ́ jà bọ̀ ìjà yẹn ó pọ̀ǹchì ẹ̀ ó ṣe kinní kan nígbà yẹn ó wà nínú interview tó kọ́kọ́ ṣe lálákọ̀ọ́ a ní ọ̀rọ̀ yìí àwọn tó máa ṣe wọ́n máa pọ̀.
ó kọ́kọ́ deny pé òun ò tiẹ̀ bàjá.
ó wá yá
tó ṣẹ̀ wá yá ó sọ pé òun jà.
ó pọ́ǹchì òun ni òun ò pọ́ǹchì ẹ̀ padà pé ọwọ́ tó fi pọ́ǹchì òun yẹn ní kinní kan nígbà tó yá ó tún padà wá deny pé àwọn ọjà àwọn ò ní issue pé ó wá tún wá ṣẹlẹ́yà èèyàn tó tún wá fẹ́ kó bára ẹ̀ ó wá ṣẹlẹ́yà ní last one tó wá ṣe pé èèyàn tó ti ń fẹ́ ọmọ tó ti ń fẹ́ láti age of 14-15 pé ẹ̀kan péré ni Mohbad bá sùn ní gbogbo ọdún tó fi jọ wà pọ̀ yẹn o is only once péré òkè káwá tẹ̀ wá sọ pé ẹ̀kan ni ẹjọ́ ṣẹ́kan ń doyún ni àbí ẹ̀yin òyàn òun rò lọ́bẹ̀ ni ẹ tún wá padà dé pé DNA kò ṣe DNA ẹ kọ́kọ́ ní ó bá Naira Marley sùn ó bá kinní kan sùn nígbà tẹ́ wá máa gbogbo ẹ̀ lójú ẹ ní Ọba Elégùṣì ló ní oyún ibi tí mo ti wá wò pé àwọn èèyàn yìí they are not reading anything wọn ò mọ anything wọn kàn follow àwọn narrative àwọn eléyìn Ṣàmúgà ni pé wọ́n ní ó kọ petition sí Ọba Elégùṣì a jẹ́ ń béèrè lọ́wọ́ yín láti jọ pé petition tó kọ
Lẹ́la thank you.
petition tó kọ ẹ bá wa kó bọ́tà ẹ rí petition kó bọ́tà nínú petition tèmi rí Sam Larry Elégùṣì lèmi rí níbẹ̀ bóyá ojú mi jẹ́ ló ṣe kinní
nǹkan tó wà ń bẹ̀ nìyẹn
nǹkan tó wà ń bẹ̀ nìyẹn ó kọ̀ call attention kí
Lẹ́la thank you so much.
ó call attention pé kí àwọn family Elégùṣì ọba kọ́kọ́ láti because Sam Larry jẹ́ èèyàn kan tó máa ń wà níbi ká àwọn tó bá tẹ́ bá ń lọ sí beach òun ló wà láwọn talks tó máa ń pẹ́ wọ́n máa ń guide àwọn mọ́tò síbi ibi bẹ̀ so ó máa ń friend zone pé bíi pé Elégùṣì lòun wò Elégùṣì and that was what prompted the palace to come up with a statement to dissociate themselves nígbà tí after ìgbà tí Mohbad kú nìyẹn torí petition ti kọ́kọ́ wà ń bẹ̀ before that time are you getting my point?
Yeah.
What Mohbad, the intent of the petition was that they should call Sam Larry to order because Sam Larry has always been the one bullied. Did you get it? It wasn't as if he had anything to do with the paternity of Liam. So that one ought to be gotten corrected. But báwọn èèyàn ṣe máa ń gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ bọ́dẹ̀ ṣe máa ń gba ọ̀rọ̀ tó ọ̀dẹ̀ ṣe ń wò fínífíní that's their own problem. Their problem shouldn't be my own emergency. Do you get it? So they can fly. They can.
do you know that we used to shout that Nigerians, we are intelligent? Ọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad yìí, ẹ má bínú o, ló jẹ́ kí n mọ̀ pé
Lots of
No, no, no,
Nigerians
average
you're
are
no, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Àwọn ẹlòmíì tí mo wá ti meet.
average
Do
lots
you
of
know some people who are not?
tẹ́ra
Kò ń ṣe
àwọn
gbogbo
kan
everybody tó lọ
ọpọlọ
sí school,
ẹja ló wà
tó lọ sí
lórí.
university, gbogbo wọn gọ́sẹ̀ wọn wà articulate, then even their
èmi wá fẹ́
train of
béèrè
thought.
final question ni pé ẹ má bínú ibo lẹ ti gbọ́ pé nínú case murder or whatever case pé DNA ló máa solve ẹ̀.
No, ó lè
That's the
solve
final
on
question.
no, Mọ́mọ́tọ́lá, ó lè solve. Ó bá yẹ pé ìyẹn ni motive. Do you get it? Tẹ́ pé circumstantial reason tó fi jẹ́ kéèyàn kan kú. But this in this regard, kò sí èyí tó kàn yẹn in this regard. Are you getting my point? So ìyẹn lè wá wọ́n lè ṣe fún yẹn kó bá pé bàbá kan fẹ́ gba ọmọ àbí kékeré kọ́ máa dù. Ta lẹ ti
Ìyẹn
rí ta ló ti
yàtọ̀
bọ́ síta
pé
òun mọ̀ pé ìyẹn ló
pé
lè lead. Ta ló ti wá síta nísìnyí tó fi sọ pé yes òun challenge pé Mohbad kọ́ ni bàbá ọmọ.
ó sú
ṣé
mi
wá
o
rí court order tẹ sọ pé wọ́n lẹ̀ sílé yẹn èmi dẹ̀ wá fẹ́.
Can you remember
báyìí tí ò gbé
the
evidence sílẹ̀.
Adelaide,
So
please,
my
can you remember
yes.
the very first narrative tí wọ́n sọ pé Wunmi went for that show because someone
Yes.
was pregnant for
Exactly, yes.
Mohbad.
Yes,
Gbogbo
yes.
irọ́ yẹn,
lẹ́yìn kojú
àwọn
ọmọ
èèyàn
yẹn rówó
parọ́ ẹ̀.
àtọmọ
And it was
àtàlàáfíà
one boy
Ani-
sister that came out that said it, that someone was
Josie máa
pregnant
jẹ̀yà
for
láyé á tún jẹ̀yà lálìkì àmọ́ because ó portray Starboy tá a rí bí pé ọ̀dẹ̀ lọ́mọ yẹn.
These people are
Spam
just
ẹ̀
trying to
wú.
deflect. These people are just trying to
Spam ẹ̀ ò ṣe
deflect.
kinní kan.
Are you getting my point?
Bíi pé
Josie has
Mohbad
been
is-
too nosy in relationship kini because he's narcissist. He likes to be knowing everything and governing pé èmi mo bí èmi mo ṣe kini bye tó fẹ́ kí ìyàwó ọmọ ẹ̀ kó breathe. Ìwọ náà ló lè conduct ara mi mọ̀ bí àwọn followers ẹni tó máa gbé obìnrin lọ sílé ọmọ. No, alẹ́ ọjọ́ yẹn ni.
Josie onílífà
ọmọ mi good evening.
wàláì Ọlọ́run
Do you get it?
But
Ó
ẹ mọ̀ pé
no,
Josie
Ọlọ́run
admit
bá
pé
ṣe.
wọ́n pe òun nígbà tí ara Mohbad ò yá.
Kò ní
Ní
choice.
last one
Kò ní
tọ́lọ
choice.
yẹn.
Kò ní choice because he has actually he has denied and lied and accepted some certain things tó ti wá mọ̀ pé kíni what even informed this this so-called briefing press briefing tó ṣe nísìn wípé òun ò sọ pé Pálànà ó threaten òun ò pé nìkan imagine such a character. Ó mọ nǹkan tó ń gone fún and we are not stopping.
Baba
I'm
said
telling
this
you even your
openly.
listeners I'm telling
He
you
said
people
they were knocking on his
we are
gate,
not backing
that
out. I will
if
even tell
anything
Mr. Falana
if anything
not to
happens to
accept.
him, kó lọ gbé Falana àti Wunmi.
Ara yín ò tí
sọ
balẹ̀
tó
tí mọ̀ ṣe mọ̀ nǹkan tó ń pè activism ni we will school you people on activism.
Westo àtàwọn arífà àǹkó àwọn Perkinson gbà yẹn náà ó ní pé tí nǹkan kan bá mú òun pé lẹ́nu géètì òun wọ́n máa ń kọ̀lẹ̀kùn gbàgbàgbàgbà pé kó lọ wo momentum bàbá tó wà.
That was when ìgbà tó kọ́kọ́ fẹ́ máa lọ máa sùn sí hòtẹ́ẹ̀lì nìyẹn nǹkan tó kọ́kọ́ fẹ́ máa ṣe tó fẹ́ ṣe crowdfunding.
Ẹ wojú mi ti rí tó.
Mr. Lloyd, they said you've been paid. How much did
See,
they pay you?
the same way Joseph Aloba paid you for mass. The same way
we
tó
have
pay ẹ
been
ni.
paid. Ọ̀dẹ̀.
Ìwọ tó yẹ pé o lè stand for ọmọ ẹ o sọ pé tó bá nà ọmọ ẹ wàá máa bèrè lọ́wọ́ ọmọ ẹ wàá máa bèrè lọ́wọ́ ọmọ ẹ wàá máa bèrè lọ́wọ́ ọmọ ẹ mo ò ní kú síbẹ̀ tó yẹ pé ẹni tó bá fọwọ́ kan ọmọ mi.
Ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ kára nǹkan tí mo fi gòkè.
I understand na mo mọ na.
Don't even know the meaning of the English you're speaking.
Ó fẹ́ máa form accent tí
wọ́n
ó
ṣe
sì
lébi
nínú
ṣáwádìí
dictionary.
lébi bíi tàwọn tó
Ẹ
fẹ́
bá
kú
mi
lórí
lọ́mọ mi kò dénú
live.
ọlọ́mọ. Ó dénú
Thomas,
Josie o.
ìwọ náà gbàdúrà
Ó tún gbèjà àwọn tó nà ọmọ ẹ̀.
Gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí kíní ó máa fi ilẹ̀ ó máa fi ìsẹ̀.
ẹ lọ wo àwọn tó ń sùn ẹlòmíì ti lé 20 years nínú òyìnbó yìí tí
No,
kò
it's because of the way he's attacking me.
ẹ má jà pass insult to anybody. We can
No. Ó sọ pé same. No. Do you know why? Do you know why I had to? Do you know I had to like see when they want to get low? I can get low with you. See, and I hardly actually dignify some conversation with response. But when it comes to such a person, you always have a dogma. You want everybody to toe the line of what you're actually bringing and whatever it is that you're selling. But notice some rhetorical questions. I didn't want to dignify them with a response because I know where you're coming from, what your intent. But
Sherry, all
Kó ṣe ìyàwó ẹ̀.
Sherry, all these people just want to fill themselves with lies.
Emma Binu.
And they just
We are
want to
all here. I
believe
don't know
all
why.
the lies.
I don't know
Ṣé
why.
bí ṣe bí abiyamọ?
Let's
Ó
speak
ṣe bí
one by
abiyamọ.
one. Let's speak one by one so that
Please, sorry, Emma Binu, Mr. Amit. I don't know why Josie people are always being defensive.
They'll keep
We go
telling
to
you.
a lot of people come on this page, even when they are having different supporters. You can hear your view. Gbogbo wa, we are not a baby. You can hear your view. We don't need to start abusing each other or anything. We are all adults. But why will you come here and said somebody is paying somebody? It does not make sense. I've been to King White this thing. Mo máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ lọ bẹ̀. Mo máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́dọ̀ àwọn Mercy, and nobody has ever come. Àwọn ẹlòmíì máa hear view, ẹlòmíì máa béèrè question tí ó yẹ kó béèrè. And there is nothing like abusive word, but you came here, you came up, I saw you, you were talking, everybody was answering you, and you now came to the comment section to come and say different thing entirely. You are not intelligent.
No, it's not. This one is a numbskull. It's a numbskull now.
Obviously,
You see, let me tell you something. You know what is happening to these
Mommy.
supporters of Baba?
Why are you guys being
They're
defensive
in
like this?
denial.
It's only a question.
You see, let me tell you, the reality is beginning to hit them because there's no way Joseph Aloba will be exonerated from what happened.
At all.
They're too suspicious. He denied, knowing that his son had passed. He gave us the impression he wasn't at the hospital. He was there. He gave instructions for everything they did. He asked them to get an ambulance. There was nowhere Darusha did anything with anybody. He only told Darusha, send money. He was the one that bought the coffee. He did everything. Forget about all those lies he's telling. He didn't let them do anything. So he should be ready.
Let me interrupt.
That's why they're scared now.
That's why they're scared, yeah. They're in
let me
denial,
interrupt you,
and I
please.
understand that. Because you see, to be honest, if they want to say the truth, the guy completely goofed. And why did he do all this nonsense? Because he wanted to take charge. And now it is time for Wunmi to face him, and face him really hard. Because everything he has said about her, he has to bring out the evidence. That's why he's quickly up. See, all these letters to Falano, press, whatever. Shitu is Falano's paddy. He's not mad. Whatever is right, no, Shitu Mashi. Shitu will not say, because how much did they pay himself? They will deal with his case the way it should be dealt with. And there's no ignorance in the court of law.
Please,
Everything he did.
Please. Can I chip in something?
Everything he did.
Can I
He
chip
has
in
to
something?
face
Saya Mana, First Lady wants to say something.
Can I chip in something, please? Because
First Lady, I didn't hear you.
Team Baba Mohbad, they will tell you if it is in US, if it is in the UK. And I want to say that if it is in abroad, barely 24 hours Mohbad died. His father was complaining of money.
They will have picked him up.
He lied about the will, that there was a will with Mohbad's fingerprint and all that. He called Iyabo Ojo and was asking about landed property. If it is in the US or in the UK, they will pick him up.
See, for the fact that the way he went, he wanted to bury him in the dead of the night. That action alone, honestly, they won't leave him. By now, he will have said what happened.
His supporters are not in denial. They don't want to agree with that.
They're in denial. How do you explain a situation where your son dies? They are begging you to do an autopsy.
We're talking about some
Mommy, for anybody who cares to listen on to Baba Mohbad's camp, we are submitting a petition on the manhandling of the corpse. One,
yes, because
we are writing a petition on the theft in the house after the demise, the chains and all of that. We are defamation of character. Yeah.
They won't know you know Jali.
To be honest.
No, these people don't understand. They don't understand
somebody was on Osha's show today and was saying if it was abroad, they will have picked him because those is actions. If I'm an investigator, I come, they say somebody passed on, died, and the next thing I heard that you are carrying him to go and bury him. Why? We need to do our job.
Look at in Korea last night in Nigeria. They left the cops there and called the police to come and even witness it. Where the outcome of how they are going to do it. So we need to get in touch with the families in Nigeria right now.
Yeah.
But you have to
and
see.
again,
We saw
do you
the
know what they do?
next to this guy,
They
the
are
cops.
saying, you know what they said? That in America they're supposed to have cordoned off the house. Which house?
What do those
The
people
police
know?
did not get to that house until 9 days after. 9 days after. Because it was when they set up to go and investigate that they started work 9 days after. The lock they had, let me tell you, the lock they had was that he locked out their bedroom and took the key away. So all the injections and everything were still where they were. That was the lock they had. You know, sometimes when you do things, you don't even know how it will turn against you. If he knew this thing he did, this thing carrying that body in the dead of the night, and you know, he left him outside in his truck, the truck he bought for him.
Yeah.
I bet, honestly. And some people are supporting this guy. I don't get it, honestly.
No, that shows. See, I've actually had interactions.
Yeah,
I've had interactions with some other people from other nationalities who are not as educated, if I want to put it that way. These are school SATs people. They are whenever I'm having interaction with them, their sense of the reasoning is quite more than those people who claim they finished university in my country. And I was like, you see, so I'm not surprised to see them and the so-called people in the diaspora who now sit down and listen to these numbskulls actually churning out some narratives, and they don't want to even decipher anything. They are like, ooh.
There was a day I found myself in Papariano's this thing, and they were arguing about stabbing. I said, how can you say she stabbed him? She stabbed him. She stabbed him in the neck and in wedding. And their so-called analysts, intelligent woman, brought one picture out and said, well, oh God, did you hear what happened at the inquest? No single stab wound, except for the one on his hand.
And one, you didn't come, you came late. One has been asking us about salt. Maybe he wants to cook ogbono.
Salt that they put in a glass bowl.
You say embalmment.
No embalming.
Okay. His salt is salt. He didn't see any problem with that. He gave instruction.
Somebody is asking you about the salt.
No, hold on.
Yes, now he's saying Adura. He said, I went to ask a question, and you claim you're even ashamed staying in the United States of America.
He didn't have a problem with the sword placed on his chest. He gave order to go and bury him. The same he went and petitioned Darosa that he embalmed him. Does it make sense?
How can you say putting salt in a bowl and placing it on the dead body? It's like, hey, these people are really stupid.
And he saw it.
I was even taking my time to even try to define how embalmment is, but when I realized he cannot comprehend that much,
that blood and put formalin.
You need to infuse chemical into the body before you can say it's called embalmment.
Yes.
Look at local embalmment. The reason this guy was going,
they cut his hair. They didn't cut his hair.
Exactly. The reason Berekete Ahmed Issa was flying with the narrative of the local embalmment after Joseph Aloba told him is because Ahmed also lost his own child. So he was trying to empathize, right? And he was being sentimental. Yeah. That was why. But when he realized it also, you can see he has actually given them a long rope now.
Where is he now? He's not saying anything.
Why would he say? Why would he say?
No, but
to even send him a message. I thought you said you were going to follow this thing to the latter.
Let me be honest with you.
The same
Ahmed
thing.
Ahmed Issa, he was misled by his guys, supporters of Baba who work with him.
I don't want to hold brief for him because there was a reason I challenged him. I will still lambaste him any day, anytime, because you almost put a dent into our profession when it comes to.
I know Ahmed Issa. He's a very nice guy, and he does a good job helping him.
That was why I reached out to him. I gave that live cast to him, but I wouldn't want you to now go because he inserted himself. There's no point, even if you want to insert. There's what we call opinion journalism. Do you get it? But you need to follow it to the latter.
Yeah.
You follow it to the latter. You were vilifying Wumi from without the same thing. I quarreled Oriyomi. You lambasted Mama Mohbad without actually getting her own side of the story.
Yeah.
You went along with what Joseph Aloba said to you.
let me tell you something. You know, out there in Africa, it's a man's world. We all know that.
Yes.
Before they listen to the woman, the man will have said all he wants. By the time they hear from the woman, it will now be a different story entirely.